Happy Friday, everybody. It's Aaron Norris with the Norris Group. It is August 23rd, and what is Agent X? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. You won't want to miss the radio show and podcast. We start with our I Survived Real Estate pre-event radio shows. Up this week is Robert Dietz. He is the chief economist of the National Association of Home Builders, sharing with us difficulties in building affordable housing and how much on average cities are charging for impact fees, which obviously affects affordable housing. You won't want to miss this one. Lots of juicy details. Speaking of the event, I Survive Real Estate, it is September 27th. This black tie event at the Nixon Library raises funds for Make-A-Wish in St. Jude, and we do have tickets available. So check out isurviverealestate.com. We'd love to see you there. HUD and the Commerce Department reported single-family houses started showing some improvement in July, standing at 1.19 million, despite total starts falling 4%. Single-family rent prices are continuing to grow in the Southwest, according to CoreLogic, with single-family rent prices having increased 2.9% year over year. The National Association of Realtors reported existing home sales increased by 2.5% in July, and mortgage rates continue to decline, with 30-year rates at 3.55% and 15-year rates at 3.03%. Oh, so close to that 2% mark. Let's see what happens. Zombie foreclosures are still a big thing in the real estate market, and it's not even Halloween. Well, according to the latest Q3 2019 vacant property and zombie foreclosure report from Adam Data, there are still over 1.5 million vacant single-family homes and condos in the U.S., which represents roughly 1.6% of all homes. Of these, 9,600 of them are zombie homes, or homes facing foreclosures that have already been vacated from the previous homeowner. So Adam Data released their list, and you can check it out online. The least zombie foreclosures, Jacksonville, Florida. Fannie Mae lowered its housing forecast on Friday, saying existing home sales will decrease this year compared to 2018. It was the first time the mortgage giant projected a 2019 decline. The projection comes at a time when mortgage rates are at a near 3-year low, housing optimism is relatively high, and Fannie Mae report earlier this month said a record amount of people believe now is the best time to buy. So Fannie Mae is now calling for 2019 to see a decline of 0.1% in existing home sales to 5.335 million compared with 2018's 5.34 million. Now keep in mind, we've got Fannie Mae's chief economist Doug Duncan on I Survive Real Estate, so we can't wait to hear a lot more of his forecast for the remainder of this year and 2020, September 27th. Disruption alert. Uber versus taxis, Airbnb versus hotels, iBuyers versus brokers. Well, now we have a new challenge. Neighbor versus self-storage. This new company, Neighbor, connects homeowners with extra space with people who need storage space, which some are calling the Airbnb for your stuff. Or crap, however you want to define it. The premise is pretty simple. You've got extra space, and just like Airbnb, they're going to connect you with the space, and you're going to pay rent via an app. It's a pretty brilliant way for people with extra closet space or who just like a lot of stuff cluttering their home. What a brilliant way to make some extra money. So in a quote by the CEO, he says, currently there are more storage facilities in the U.S. than there are Starbucks, McDonald's, Walmart's, Home Depots, and Domino's Pizza, Dunkin' Donuts, and Costco combined. So it's just a massive industry that we are seeking to disrupt, and that's from Joseph Woodbury, co-founder and CEO of Neighbor. This will be another interesting one to watch. More than a decade since the mortgage meltdown, risky mortgages are making a comeback. Homeowners with low credit scores or high debt levels, as well as those lacking traditional employment, are finding it easier to get credit. Subprime has been replaced by non-QM loans or non-qualified mortgages, and borrowers took out $45 billion of these loans in 2018. Such mortgages aren't guaranteed by the government and typically charge higher interest rates than conventional loans, as we all know. Proponents of these loans say that the post-crisis lending environment made it too hard for people to get loans, and we've been hearing that for some time. We've never had loan programs that allowed these borrowers to get in, and some of them can still qualify. They just may be self-employed, but it'll be interesting to follow this. We've been hearing for the last year these non-QM products. We've seen really great advertising, but en masse, that's a very small percentage of the mortgage market. So how aggressive will we be in 2019 and 2020? It'll be very interesting to watch. I just haven't seen a lot of traction in this just yet. Mortgage debt has peaked according to the Urban Institute. The household value of the U.S. housing market is at an all-time high of about $26.12 trillion, and that's compared to the pre-crisis peak of $22.68 trillion back in 2006. That $26 trillion in total housing value is composed of two elements: 10.36 trillion is outstanding mortgage, and that also includes the home equity line of credit, and 15.76 trillion is home equity. Yet at the same time, the share of homeowners with mortgages is at 62.9%, and that's the lowest since 2005. And we've been seeing that a lot, and we've been saying that we're just not seeing, according to the data, people are not being aggressive and extracting equity to go buy toys. It's harder to get loans. You just can't breathe and get a loan anymore. So it'll be interesting to see. According to the last last article, supposedly we're being more aggressive, but again, you look at these numbers, it's just not showing that we're being super aggressive. We'll see if that changes in the year ahead. By now, you've heard of Realogy teaming up with Amazon. Well, Realogy just launched its new Alexa-based voice assistant, Agent X. Users interact with Agent X via voice command, and it's picked up by the Amazon devices like Echo. It can give real estate professionals details about their listings, create appointments using a calendar feature, and deliver a personalized briefing that includes everything from news headlines to information on upcoming activities. The launch of Agent X comes just a week after Realogy and Amazon announced Turnkey, a new platform that aims to simplify consumer real estate experiences, but also allows Amazon to install all their smart devices in your home, and the consumer that buys through the Turnkey program gets it all for free. What a brilliant way for Amazon to enter the market. So how are you feeling about this Realogy play with Amazon and Amazon entering the real estate market? Super fascinating. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video, and if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. We have lots of events coming up now that summer is over. The kids are back to school, and we're back out on the street. September 5th, 10 decisions to make before the next downturn at SDIC. So Bruce will see you down in San Diego. September 12th, we'll be doing that same talk in San Jose. September 14th, we'll be teaching Cashing in on a Boom, Creating Value in a Tight Market. That will also be up in San Jose. We're going to be covering topics like opportunity zones, design, accessory dwelling units, and strategies you're going to want to stay away from as we sort of peek out in quadrant 4, and more detail on that at the live event, and you can find that info on the website. September 18th, the same talk we'll be doing at BIREIC here in the Inland Empire. September 27th, I Survive Real Estate, our charity event that we do at the Nixon Library. If you've never attended, you can see more details on tickets and even see the last event from last year at isurviverealestate.com. And October 19th, we are doing our 9th annual Cutting Edge Financial Tactics Brunch. It's by far the most complicated estate planning event that we do, very inexpensive. It's your way to get in front of an attorney, CPA, Bruce Norris, and a 1031 exchange professional, being able to beat up your juicy estate planning topics. So check out all of our events at our website, thenorrisgroup.com. For more information on hard money loans, including fix and flip, buy and hold, and new construction, hit that hard money button. If you want more information on notes, mortgages, and trust deeds, passive investing with real estate, hit that invest tab. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.